Om Shri Sai Ram. Humble prostrations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Gita Vahini, Chapter 12. Creation is saturated with God, the basis and the based, name and form. Om as the life breath of the Vedas, merging the mind in Om. All forms of strength should be free from desire and attachment. Believe that He is the cause, that it is all His play. Summary. Creation, Jagat, is saturated with the Lord of creation. Creation is nothing but the Creator in that form. All this is God. Ishavasyam idam sarvam, it is said. Although there is only the one, it appears as many. Brahman might be misinterpreted in a variety of ways, but it is ever Brahman only. Do not be misled by the thing being contained or adheya into denying the holder, the container, the basis, the support, adhara. If you deny it, you miss the truth and hold on to a delusion. Reason and discriminate, then believe and experience. Flowers cannot become a garland without the string. So too, Brahman unites all souls. There are two parts in every single substance in the universe, name and form. Take away these two, and there are no more universes. The form lasts only for a brief time, but the name continues. Like beads in the string, all letters and the sounds that are present are strung on Om. Krishna's teaching is that you should merge your mind in Om, which is the universal basis. The mind has an innate tendency to merge in whatever it contacts. It craves this. But by constant practice and training, it can be directed towards Om and taught to merge with it. Everyone must exercise vitality, paurusha, for without it, life itself is impossible. Living is struggling, striving, achieving. Creation also punishes those who exploit it for self-aggrandizement. The Lord or creation says, "This is mine, that too is mine. That belongs to those who belong to me. There is no place where I am not. There is no form that is not mine. I am the five elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether." If desire and attachment adhere, then it becomes bestial strength, not divine. It is animal strength. Faith in this attitude that nothing is done by one, that it is all the Lord's will that is being worked through one, must be steady, sincere, deep and unshaken. There should be no trace of ego. If that is so, then certainly such a one has attained the highest goal of life. That reality must be known. That knowledge has to become stabilized. Mind, word, and act, all three must be filled with the belief that all is His play. That is the genuine path. Although qualities emanate from the Lord, He is unaffected. Cloth is based on yarn. It is dependent on yarn. But yarn does not depend on cloth. Yarn is Brahman. Cloth is creation. Ignore the form of the cloth and the name. Observe the basic thing that stays in and through the cloth. Then you know that it is but yarn. So too, without Brahman, there can be no creation. It is truer to say that all is Brahman than to say Brahman is in everything. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, Krishna describes Brahman and the primordial sound Om as the basis of creation, unseen but self-evident upon inquiry. Look beyond the name and form and look at the basis of its creation. The presence of a movie is evidence that a director and producer made it, though they may be unseen or unknown. Therefore, Focus on the unchanging essence behind everything to know the truth. Second, every word ever written or will be written in any language has its basis in the letters of the alphabet of that language. However, when different authors string together different combinations of these words into ideas in your head and imagination, they appear as the basis of the form. The basic atomic structure of anything created is finally the alphabet alone. There is where we must find our focus. Third, while scriptures say that all of life is a play of the Lord as the sole doer, firming within us that unshakable faith is a vital prerequisite to learning the truth. When the ego partially believes, yet most of the time gets drawn into the credit or guilt of doership, it will continue in an altered state of delusion till it attains this steadiness. So, let us remind ourselves of this every single day and accept the play of the Lord to escape continually altered yet always deluded states of being. Fourth, the idea that Brahman is in everything presumes that there exists some part which is Brahman at the core and some which is not. Therefore, when we say everything is Brahman, its absolute presence, not only in essence but in its entirety, is established, and the illusion of duality will fade away faster from our minds and hearts. End of chapter 12. Jai Sai Ram.